Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to a terrific Thursday night. When you jump on, say hey. I'm like circling the wheel over here. Hey Kathy, I'm glad that you made it. Okay, Kathy, normally we do our club on the 21st of every month. I promise you that's the date. But once a year there's leadership with Chalk Couture. Hey Sherry. And it's happening right now. And usually, I don't know why this is spinning. Usually I'm there in attendance. This is the first year in 4 years I've missed it. Because I had a conflict in dates this year. So it's virtual this year, and it actually, some things started tonight, or today and tonight, and the classes start tomorrow. So my itinerary for tomorrow is all over the place, and it's Vegas time, so there's a 2-hour difference between me and Vegas, and I'm thinking, okay, I can do it during a lunch break maybe, but then the timing wasn't right. So I thought it would just be easier to do the pillar stand project tonight. I'm going to put the video over on our club page, so it will be there. So don't worry about that. Hi Christine, thanks for watching. Hey June. All right, let me go back to my page over here. So, thanks for joining, guys, and I will explain what we're doing. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Yeah, it's just, when I started looking at the itinerary for tomorrow, it's confusing enough, but then when you deal with the time change, it was like, okay, guys, I'm trying, but I might make more of a mess than there needs to be. So, and you all are super about whenever we do it, actually. So, I know you don't mind. Okay, let's pin that, and then we will get going. You love the pillow cover. Oh, yes. I was like, pillar stand? You can, my fingers are too small. It's not letting me pin this comment. Okay. Yeah, didn't that come out beautiful? It really did. I loved it. I did go ahead and I posted the links for the pillow and the inserts I used. Now, I used 2 different inserts. If it's for me, it's a higher end insert. And if it's projects that I'm selling, they're still really nice. I just don't spend as much money on the inserts. So head on over to, hi Brenda, head on over, and Deb, head on over to the VIP club, and I listed the links for the inserts, both inserts I use, as well as the actual pillar cover, okay? Those covers come in all different colors. I've used them before. I've used black, I've used gray, I've used white. That one's like an off-white. We used the rainbow palm ones. They're awesome pillows to use for inking. Hi, Susan G. How are you? Julianne and Sherry B. How is everybody? All right, guys. We are going to do the pillar stand project, okay? Let me explain this before we start. So, the pillar stand project is one of my most favorite things to do. First off, I love our pillar stand, okay? It is both vertical and horizontal, all right? It's a reusable chalkboard surface. So what happens in order to get into the free pillar stand club, you first have to have a pillar stand, okay? So the word tonight is #pillarstand. If you go ahead and put #pillarstand in the comments, you will get a message with the link that explains the pillar stand itself, okay? If you want information on the Pillar Stand Club, just in the comments write Pillar Stand Club and I will be more than happy to send you information, okay? What happens is, we used to vote on the transfer. I'm kind of picking them now only because there's so many. I actually have 3 different groups. By the time we choose a transfer or vote on it, and then you guys have to buy the transfer, sometimes they go out of stock. So I want to make sure that the transfers are always going to be in stock, okay? So what happens is I pick the transfer, then you just decide whether or not you want to join us that month for the project, okay? If you join, you just need to purchase the transfer. They're always A-size transfers, and these are $9.99. Remember, these are reusable transfers. You can use them with both ink and chalk. And if you don't want to join us that month, that's totally fine. You don't even need to let me know, okay? However, if you join us that month, you get the embellishments for that month's project absolutely free from me. And I'm going to tell you, the embellishments are pretty cool. So everybody who's in the group, you can please confirm that they are pretty cool, right? Hi, Penny. And then normally we come together as a group and we do the project on the 21st of every month. But again, tomorrow I'm tied up with leadership, and there was just, I was looking at the calendar of the classes and there was just like no way for me to fit it in and do it the right way, okay? So that's all about the Pillar Stand Club. Now, before we start this project tonight, I was actually starting another project. I had gotten a message from a customer who was wondering if we were going to do some stuffy hearts for our tier trays. I didn't plan on doing any stuffy hearts this year, only because there's my huge pillar stand, my tier tray, and I just wasn't going to do them. But you guys all miss doing them. So I was thinking, I had already started it, so I was thinking if I got to do it, I might as well do it live, right? So this is one that we have done. This is one that we just chalk pasted, okay? And then we kind of distressed it with some ink. So this is just one of our heart transfers, okay? Normally you would use ink on any type of fabric, but if you're not going to wash it, it's so much easier just to use chalk paste. So I'm going to use chalk paste tonight, okay? So I actually had already started this project, so I'm going to kind of back up just a little so you can see what I did, okay? Aw, hey Terry, I didn't see you sneak in. Is that Heidi? Hey Heidi. Brenda, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that worked out for you today. All right, so I just, got some muslin. Now you can bleach this, you can tea stain this, you can do anything you want. If you do bleach it, I highly suggest do it in a tub of water and bleach. That way you can kind of keep an eye on it. We have done Rit dye on this. I am telling you, the best material that I love using are from our banner refills that you can find in my store. That's what this is. And I've never used the banner refills for an actual banner project. I've always used them pretty much for stuffies or something like that. All right, so I just went ahead and used one of my heart cutouts to trace a heart. You can I'm not good at drawing. So the first thing I want to do is make sure my glue gun's on. So I'm just kind of gonna rough this up a little, okay? Just to give it some old vibe. Sometimes if you get a good piece, you can go ahead and just pull it. Now, I don't think I'm going to distress with ink tonight, but we don't know until you're done. And these are super cute. These are cute hang on trees if you keep your trees out for Valentine's Day, and they really do make great fillers for your tier trays. Okay, just to give it that little ragged look. Sherry, I love you. And again, a lot of my Pillar Stand members, they kind of just watch the live and then they go back to the video to complete the project. The video stays on our club page. It never comes down, so you can always refer back to it. I went ahead and I pinned the VIP lounge. If you're not a VIP member and you want to be, just go ahead and click that link, and I will message you. Facebook doesn't allow us just to drop people in there anymore, which I totally understand. So if you want to become a member, just go ahead and click that link. Non-designers only. Sorry, guys. All right, so I didn't want to do a pattern tonight. I was thinking about doing a crown, but the chalk crown I have is light, so I wasn't feeling it. So I'm doing something totally different on the heart. Okay, so I'm gonna put a cross on the heart, and we're actually gonna embellish it a little bit too. Okay. And if you have any questions at all, and I don't see them, I definitely will get back to you when we're done tonight, okay? All right, so like I said, I am going to use chalk. I think I might want to do this on the side. That's going to be my hottest decision tonight, because I'm actually going to put something in the corner. I might even move it over more. Now, I don't need to fuzz this because we are working on material. All right, super, super easy. That's all you need to do. Okay, and I'm going to use black paste. So if you're watching for the first time, we had a cross transfer, and there were 5 or 6 different size crosses on it. It was, have you seen it? It was absolutely beautiful. And then there was another portion of a transfer. I'm really excited, guys, to see what is going to come out for St. Patrick's Day, and guess who gets to look at the new catalog tomorrow? I'm so excited. And speaking of St. Patrick's Day, the project that we did last night, the Sunshine Project, I'll show you that again. It is one of our kits. Now, our kits sell out really quickly, guys. So if you are thinking about getting that kit, I would probably do so sooner than later. But today I was thinking, okay, what else can I do with that kit? Because you can use that, keep using that transfer over and over and over again, right? So we're gonna do some St. Patrick's Day projects with it. Can you see? Ta-da! All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this. Now, again, usually I bring it right over to my sink, but my son is borrowing the guest room, so we'll just do it on the mat. Super easy to wash. You just want to use water. And the reason why you want to clean these is because they are reusable up to 15 times, so long as you treat your transfers good, they will treat you good. I always say that. And it's really just getting that paste out, okay? Our dock paste will stain, guys, but it does not affect the transfer at all. As long as you get all that paste out from inside, you're good. Your favorite holiday? So if you notice, all my resale transfers, I didn't post any of my St. Patrick's ones. I just like, I need to hold on to those. You know, they don't do a lot of them, so. All right, so I'm just gonna let this dry sticky side up, okay? So let's go ahead and stuff this. We're done with the black. I love it too. I actually like using pinks, like pink colors, hot pink, in with my St. Patrick's. I've done that a couple of times now. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to dry it just so. And we can rough this up if we want. We can use our sand block and sand it down a little to really make it look old school or vintage, more vintage. It kind of lightens it up a little. And stuff it just a little. I don't like to overstuff these, and we're gonna put a little embellishment on it too. I know a lot of people use cotton balls. You can pretty much stuff this with anything you have. Dog toys. I've been known to stuff stuffies with dog toy stuffing. Because you know that one awesome toy you buy for your dogs and it's done within 30 seconds? Yeah, that toy. Hey Jeff, can you lower that game a little? Yeah. All I can hear is the game. Okay, so this is really going to be a no-sew heart. Even the embellishments that we're going to use, we're not sewing on. You want to get close to the edges, but not to the edge. Okay? I know. It's like the, that's funny, Sherry. It's like the, like that grass that you use. It just like never ends, ever. All right. Now, because I've already put the stuffing down, I'll go ahead and do the entire heart because last time we made a stuffy, some of you got out of control, Terry. Remember? Well, those napkins, they just started a fire. Those napkins have gold foil on them, guys. So they really can't go in the microwave.
I had a fire in the microwave.
And that's the reason why.
But I'll use those napkins.
All right, so you can see how, like the roughness of it when we used the zipper pull. They started a fire in the microwave, guys. Oops. Just do it right here. All right, we're not done. But that pot's done, okay? So, all right, so this is it so far. So see, I stuffed it. I didn't overstuff it, okay? Because I want to give that old feel. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little embellishment on it. Do you like it? Give me hearts if you like it. Hey, Doreen. All right. I'm not sure which key. We're gonna put a key on it. I think I'm gonna have it go in the same way. I need a button. Hold on. I need a button. Because it is no-sew. Use a button. Actually, that's how I did the pillow too. We used a button last night. So see how easy these are? They're quick, they're easy. You can use any of our transfers to put a pattern down. If you put the pattern on the muslin, you can cut it just like that. Look at my button. Have you never seen my button? I don't use a lot of buttons, so maybe you haven't seen it. I've had it for a long time. I know a lot of designers that use buttons in a lot of projects. I just, for some reason, I don't. But I have them if you need them. I've got the buttons. so funny. You are too funny. All right, I know I want to do, oh, we're going to use some cheesecloth too on this. I'm going to make some room for the cheesecloth. That, and let's use some of this. This you can use, obviously, like when you're waxing your projects, right? All right, let's put it together. You do love buttons. I have some really nice vintage buttons. I have bought not recently, but you know, new vintage buttons, whatever that means. So if I see them, I buy them, and I just don't use them as much as I should be using them. Now remember what I said, I don't normally go in the same order because it doesn't end up that way anyways. So I kind of just, I might want one more piece of the cheesecloth. If I had off-white, I would, you know what, I don't know if I would use off-white. I kind of like adding the white to it. But if you have off-white cheesecloth, you can use that. Thanks, Doreen. Brenda, I'm glad you were able to catch us live tonight. So I think, just to make it stand out more, I think I'm going to use the bigger key. Hey, how's that microwave fire? I can hear you guys. They do when there's foil on the napkins.
Before they haven't started on fire.
Foil in the microwave. Just, you're not supposed to do it. When you're putting hot glue on a button, remember there's 2 holes in the button and the hot glue can seep through. Not really sure how I know that. Thanks, Deb. Right, dry, dry, dry. And then let me I think we're going to put it right. there. Because we can. So this now has become a very elevated stuffy. Ooh. I have my grandmother's buttons too. They're actually in there. Some of them are still in the picnic basket that I know we've talked about. Oh, it's not glued. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. Multi-tools come in handy for just about anything. Okay, who wants to see it? Give me some hearts if you want to see it, guys. I know, I mean, you know I'm going to show you anyways, right? Do you ever say to yourself, why does she say that? She's going to show us. I wish I had something to put it on. All right, let me find something. Oh. Let me get something to put it on. You know what? Let me put it on a stand. Now, I know some people still have Christmas trees that they decorate for Valentine's Day. So this, you would just put a little jute on it for a, do it this way. Wow, I can't believe I can do that with the key up there. It's not turning over. Can you see it? Can you see it with it standing up, or do you want me to put it flat on something? What do you think? Brenda, you're welcome. Can you see it? All right. So that is for Carrie. She wanted to make another one. Super easy, right? Super, super easy. All right. And obviously, if you're going to put it on a tier tray, you would back it up against something. You can actually still go ahead and put jute in it. You know, tack it on your tier tray somewhere. I've done that before too. But I like it. I wish there was a better way to show you. Maybe I need to present it on a plate or something. All right, so give me some ideas. While I set up for the next one, what would you use on yours? Crowns are pretty, hearts are pretty. Shamrocks are really pretty. Tell me, what would you do? Shamrocks would be really pretty. We may just have to do, well, we would do a shamrock stuffy, right, for our tier trays for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. We will. All right, let's work on our pillow stand project. So again, the word tonight is #pillar stand, and a message will be sent to you. It's the link for the pillar stands, okay? So in your kit this month, you got all your ribbon, okay? You received a heart with some fun Valentine jimmies and pink hearts. And then you got a couple of these metallic gold hearts. So I had already done this transfer for another group, and I'm going to show you two different ways, okay? So, and I have used this several times already, so I don't need to go ahead. You want to make sure the hole in the back is going to be positioned right. You want to make sure that you go ahead and fuzz the back if it's new, because that just helps you pull it up, okay? Now the colors that I suggested using were white, mauve, and shimmer gold. All right, so I'm going to show you two different ways to do this with the same colors, okay? So let me go ahead and open these. But you can decide if you want to do the typewriter all in gold, or do you remember like back in the day when they had, well, of course back in the day, because they don't make these typewriters anymore, right? So do you remember when the keys were different colors? Do you remember when you got to make your telephone two-tone, like the base was one color and the handle was one color? Oh my God, I thought I was super cool when we were able to do that. All right, so on this one, I'll let you look at this while you're deciding. So on this one, I did this for another class. I did the paper in white, I did the P.S. I Love You in the mauve, and I did this whole typewriter in gold, okay? Tonight, I'm gonna add mauve to the typewriter, and then you'll get to see it two ways and decide which you like better, okay? Make sense? All right, so I think I'm gonna do this first and then peel up so it doesn't dry. All right, any questions so far? Again, I'm gonna use the multi-tool because there's not very much. This is a really quick project, guys. I'm glad that we went ahead and got it because you can't get this transfer. All right, so I think I'm gonna do this in this color too, because we're gonna be using a lot of mauve on the typewriter. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and peel this up so it doesn't dry. You are more than welcome to go ahead and do the entire project all in one fell swoop, right? But if you're afraid your paste will dry, go ahead and pull it up, and then we're just gonna lay it back down, okay? So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do mauve gold. I'm gonna do this in mauve. Let's just see what happens. And if we don't like it, we can, Somebody didn't stop me. If we don't like it, we can go ahead and erase it. A bit of bleeding under my transfers. If there's a couple of things. If there's bleeding, Brenda, then one, the transfer can be wet if you washed it. Two, you had air bubbles. That's the biggest cause of bleeding, is you didn't get a good stick. It wasn't flat enough on the surface. Those are the two most common reasons for bleeds. And again, this is one of those transfers that would look nice all in white. But when it's so, it's such an easy transfer, you kind of want to do something with it. I wonder which one we're going to like better. You can also do this in silver to have more of a, like a silver metallic look, right? All right, so Brenda, so I'm going to pick it up now so the paste doesn't dry. Okay, and we're just going to put it back down. And then again, you want to make sure you have a good stick so there's no air bubbles. Okay, and then we're going to gold mauve. I'm excited to see what new colors we're going to have that come out too. I wonder if I should do that gold. Sometimes those springtime colors are my absolute favorite colors. Not to get those keys. Wishful thinking, right? Telling you, if you don't have a multi-tool, you need to get a multi-tool. Let's try and do all the keys. You know, typewriters are really coming back not to use for decoration. A lot of the model houses we went into when we were designing our new house, they just had typewriters like sitting out on the shelves for decoration. So if you still have yours in that hard case, take it out. Gosh, I wish I would have kept those. I wish I would have kept my grandparents' cameras. They had their parents' cameras, so they would have been so nice to have. All right, I think that's it. Let's see what we have. Oh, I think I like this one better. Let me take this one out. All right, tell me which one do you like better? Do you like, can you see them both? Do you like, tell me, do you like pink or gold better? What do you think? Pink or gold? I don't know. I think I like the pink. Pink. Oh, hey Laura, I didn't see you there. I think I like the pink better, guys. Pink. Hi, Debbie. Pink. I know. That was just like a last minute decision, too. I think I do too. All right. While that dries, we're going to make it look pretty. I'll show you again when we're done. Let's go ahead and clean our mess. I think I like the pink too. And again, super easy. You can, this is such an easy transfer. Like there's not a lot to it. Well, actually, there is a lot to it if you do it in different colors. But you can do it all in white, you can do it in shimmers. Just clean these lids off. Yeah, I think the majority of you like the pink. I'm so glad we did it. All right. Remember, you want to get all that paste out of the transfer. Don't worry about the staining. That's going to happen. It's the pigment in the chalk paste. Don't worry about that. So long as you get all the chalk out, you're good to go. All right, this is a brand new transfer. I think I've used it 10 times already. No word. All right, let's let this dry. And we will finish with the embellishments. All right, so the first thing I want you to do is the metallic hearts. We are going to go ahead. Now, you can hot glue them. You know I do that all the time. The hot glue comes right off these chalkboards, so you don't have to worry about putting a little bit of glue down. If you don't want to, let me show you a trick. It's not a trick, because we're just using tape tonight. But if you don't want to use hot glue, just get our transfer tape or painter's tape. And then I was just gonna put these just more like a filler than anything. My finger's wet. You know me, I'm not like even, I don't do even. All right, so we've got that. Okay, so let's go ahead. Here's the base of the pillar stand if you're new to what the pillar stands are. All right, so you have a screw that goes in the back. Let's see if I can find it fast. I don't usually use it. And some of our older pillar stands have the push knob, and some of you have the screw, okay? So, and then some of you have just bought so many pillar stands because you use them for gifts that you make more than one project, which I love. All right, so we are going to take the pink check gingham, and then we are just going to do a single knot or a single tie, okay? Remember, we don't worry about what the bow looks like until the end. We'll fix all the, actually, how do I want to do this tonight? I think, you know what, we're going to make this scrappy tonight. So, love, love, love the, I know Heidi does, but I love these ribbons, the chiffon and the velvet. So because it's scrappy, don't worry so much how you put it on, but you're going to want to tie a double knot, okay? All right, and then, so we've got the golds and the pinks in here. And then, now, you can tie this any way you want. You can tie it so it's low, but I left enough jute where if you wanted to, you could go ahead and tie it so it's up a little. So it's totally up to you how you want to put this on, okay? I think I might have mine hang a little. Like that. So that's totally up to you. But you can see there's like some gold candy in there. There's some hearts. I think it's really cute. Okay. And then we're gonna finish it. So doesn't this look so much cuter than what the transfer did all by itself? Piece of gold. Look, it's hiding. Hold on. And here we are done with this month's Pillar Stand Club. Where is, oh, let me just get this in front. Now remember, you can cut your ties. I give you plenty of ribbon so you can cut it as short or keep it as long as you want. Okay, hots, who wants to see it? Who wants to see it? The new pastes are awesome. And we are getting new colors. I'm so excited. The En Vogue colors are amazing. So by putting the tape on the hots too, I know it's going to be hard to see, but you have like a little 3D effect. What do you think? No hot glue on this month's project. Wait, let me... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me get one. I was hoping maybe you could see it better, but you can't. Oh my God, you could put some thimbles in here, guys. How cute would that be? Can you see? Or is it out of the picture? I can't even see, guys. Sorry. It's probably out of the picture, isn't it? Yay! Oh, you're right. Like all this stuff, all of it matches. It would look really cute on a, it would look really cute. I would need to fix that better. On a shelf, guys. I know, you probably can't see any of this, right? Yay! All right, so this is the, remember, this is the project we did last night. If you didn't get your kit, you might want to, because I really am doing a St. Patrick's design with it. Because why not? And I'm only telling you because they're going to sell out. They will sell out. All right, so Sherry, I'm physically not going to Vegas. I am doing, they were gracious enough to allow some leaders to go virtually. Some people were still skeptical about, you know, getting sick. They didn't want to get sick. Totally understand. And then I actually did have a conflict with dates, and I was at the very first leadership. So talk about fear of missing out. This is hard for me not to be there. Like sometimes I usually get to see my peer, like sometimes twice a year. Some leaders don't go to convention. I prefer leadership over convention, just because I learned so much. I like soak it all in. So I am going to miss them, but I am in 2 days of classes, like big time, and they are on a schedule. So tonight was couturier night. Tomorrow starts the actual classes, and I'm excited. It's hard for me to sit in front of a computer, though. That's going to be hard for me to do. But I will do it, and I will be reporting all the great stuff back to you all, like I always do. But, so, although I'm going to miss out by being there, physically being there, I'm not going to miss out on anything as far as learning, which is what I like to do. So, thank you. All right, so hashtag pillar stand in the comments if you want Messenger to send you the link on what a pillar stand is. If you're interested in the Pillar Stand Club, non-designers, just put Pillar Stand Club in the comments and I will send you a message about the Pillar Stand Club. Remember, it's totally free. You just need to get the pillar stand from my website to be in the Pillar Stand Club. And then it's up to you whether or not you want to join us once a month. you may like the transfer and want to join, or that month you may not like the transfer and want to skip, and it's totally up to you. But should you join us that month, you get all the embellishments for free from me. Okay? All right. Love to all. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I gotta go see about the fire in the microwave. And I will be back tomorrow, even if I just pop in live to share some goodness with you from Vegas. Okay? Love you. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.